Hi everybody, and welcome to the introduction to my new challenge that I'm doing. It's actually the Cinderella challenge for The Sims 3, and if you guys don't know what it is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about it. There was a name named Cinderella, or Cindy, or whatever else you choose to call her. Cinderella lived with her evil stepmother and stepsisters, Anastasia and Drusilla. I have no idea how to say that name. After the death of her father, Cinderella was forced to do all of the cooking and cleaning for the family. She was not allowed to use any of their possessions. She was very much alone. Your task is to help Cinderella through the stages of life. 3 stages, to be exact. Childhood, teen years, and adulthood. There are 2 optional stages you may choose to play as well. You can play one, both, or neither of these if you prefer. Each stage has its own goal. Childhood is to finish childhood with at least an A average in school and build as many skills as possible. Your teen years is to meet and become best friends with your fairy godmother and maintain at least an A average in school. And adulthood, to meet her Prince Charming, fall in love, and move out. So pretty much you just have to go and help Cinderella get through her life, and yeah, that's about it. No extra money except okay, sorry, that was not right. But no cheating for Cinderella. If you pause to ask, is this cheating? It probably is. No aspiration rewards for Cinderella. These things don't exist in real life. Funny given this is a challenge based on a fairy tale. There will be no extra money except Cinderella's 5 simoleon wages per day. You will need to keep a tally throughout the challenge of how much money she has so you know how much she can spend. Unlimited money for the stepmother and stepsisters. You don't need to keep track of their money, and you can motherload as much as you want for them. Just be sure you know how much of it belongs to Cinderella. The stepmother and sisters, unlike Cinderella, may only use any aspiration points they build. May also use any aspiration points they build. The stepmother and sisters may work if you want them to, but they are lazy. If you just want a few less bodies to keep track of a few hours a day, that's fine. The family may hire gardeners and repair people for a harder challenge. Have Cinderella perform these chores too, which I will, and I will get in the stepmother a job because I don't want to have to deal with her. So, Cinderella must complete her chores each day before doing her homework. Her chores include bringing in today's newspaper before school, recycling old papers, cleaning dishes and putting away leftovers before they go bad, cleaning any visible dirty toilet, sink, cabinet, or tub in her stepmother's/stepsister's part of the house. Making the beds to the list is another way to make the challenge just a little bit harder. Cinderella may only eat leftovers or cook her own food once she's old enough in her own part of the house, and she must sit separately from family when she eats. Cinderella may invite guests over once she has officially made friends with them. She and her guests must stay in her part of the house. Cinderella may only go to the community lots on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and she may only do this if she has finished all of her chores first. If she breaks curfew, she is not allowed to leave the lot until the next age stage. Anytime another family member or one of their guests want to use a particular item at the same time as Cinderella, Cinderella must leave. If someone is in the bathroom and Cinderella needs in for cleaning, she has to wait for them to leave. She is not allowed to shoo them. Cinderella must have the most uncomfortable single bed. Cinderella earns 5 simoleons a day for her work. She may spend this on whatever she would like. So that is for the childhood stage. And stage for the teen is to meet and become best friends forever with her fairy godmother to maintain at least an A average in school. Be sure to move the fairy godmother into her home at the beginning of the teen stage. The fairy godmother will provide Cinderella with some perks in her adult life. Cinderella must continue all of her chores from childhood and must also add cooking all meals for the family and grocery shopping. Cinderella must prepare her individual meals and not eat with the family. She should do this in her room/wing and eat alone or with any of her own guests. Cinderella must go alone to buy groceries. She must either walk or call a taxi. She can only go grocery shopping once the refrigerator is empty of new meals to prepare. Other than to buy groceries, Cinderella may only go to the community lots on the weekends. And she may only do this if she has finished all of her chores first. She may go to the community lot separately from the family if she wishes, but she must call a taxi if she does, as she is not allowed to use the family car. If Cinderella breaks curfew, she is not allowed to leave the house until the next age stage. Cinderella is not allowed to go study with a boy or get a job, and all restrictions remain the same as it was for childhood. So adulthood is your goal to meet her Prince Charming, fall in love, and move out. Prince Charming should not be a character recreated, or at least if you created him, you must not play him, because that makes it easy to build up the relationship from the other side. Cinderella may now go to the community lot on any day of the week, and as long as her chores are done. She may go to the community lot separately from the family if she wishes, but she must call a taxi if she does. Or she has purchased a car with her own money. Cinderella may take a job if she wishes, but she must still fulfill all of her chore duties. Until they are officially friends, Cinderella may only chat on the phone with Prince Charming or invite him to a community lot once they are friends. If Cinderella invites Prince Charming over, they must spend time secretly outside or in her room / part of the house. The family must not see Cinderella and Prince Charming together at any time at home or on a community lot. If her family sees her with Prince Charming, the two may not communicate and wait for an entire week. Cinderella can wait for her true love or see if lightning will strike twice. All other restrictions remain the same. So that's about it, all that you guys need to really know. I'll have a link to the description in the description down below for the rules and such for the challenge, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce you guys to the family now and the Sims that I have created for this and show you guys around the house. So here we go. Alright, so this is one of the Sims, Drusilla. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This is one of the evil stepsisters. Her name is Drusilla Penn, and her her traits are mean-spirited, snob, and slob. So let's go on to the other Sim, shall we? Alright, so here is Anastasia, which is the other stepsister. Again, her traits are mean-spirited and are not mean-spirited. Well, fail. Really, I just lost my train of thought. Her skills or traits are snob, slob, and another thing I totally forgot. Let me check really fast. Mean-spirited. I was correct. I'm so dumb, guys. Alright, so here is the stepmother. Her name is Amy Penn. Her traits are social, butterfly, evil, mean-spirited, snob, and slob. I think I got that right. No, I didn't. Her, instead of mean-spirited, her trait is no sense of humor. That was just a fail again, guys. Wow. Alright, last but not least, we have Cinderella, or as I called her, Mandy Andrews, and her traits are neat, night owl, and shy. So there are all of the Sims. So now let me go ahead and show you guys the house. I'm sure you guys will recognize this house if you watch Andrew Arcade. He actually used this house but renovated it to his liking for his Generations LP. And they're presiding on royal court, of course, but whatever. So here's the living room, or the, not living room, but like the get-together room, I guess. The dining room. There's that hiccup, sorry. Bathroom, kitchen, living room, and then upstairs we have, I believe that, yeah, Anastasia's room, and then Drusilla's room. And then over here is Amy's room, which is the stepmom's, and the bathroom. And upstairs we have another area that has like a kids area, a kids room, a bar, something to play with, a whole bunch of decorations, the potion table and all of that. I didn't really decorate much of the upstairs. I just revamped their rooms a little bit. And then down here we have little Cinderella's little cave or whatnot. But I ran out of money for her 10,000 simoleons, because Cinderella has only 10,000 simoleons to start off the game. As for the stepmom and the stepsisters, they have unlimited money, but Cinderella has 10,000 simoleons to start off the game, and I ran out of money to be able to get the rest of the wallpaper, so it's gonna have to be like that for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this part right here, because it is just the introduction, so I don't want to get into the playing and just play for like 5 minutes, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and end right here, and part 2 should be up in just a couple of days, hopefully, if everything pans out correctly. And yeah, so I hope you guys are looking forward to this LP or challenge or whatnot, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone.